Hi, we're Rambling Backroads. That's Ramblin' Raw. That's me, Backroad Bo. We like to travel, eat, drive, wander, build things. We do what we can to experience all of what life has to offer. Join us as we travel the back roads of life. Let's go. It is Wednesday evening after work, and it's so cold. It's like 0 degrees, and it feels like less than 0 degrees. An old high school classmate of mine hit me up because he knows we like stuff. And he bought this old church circa 1870-ish. That's here in Walnut, Kansas. And he is converting it into a house. But it has stuff. So he
kind of stuff?
turned us loose here. So we are downstairs in the kitchen rec area, I guess, right now. Cafeteria area. And we are going to dig through some stuff. And you are going to look at it with us. Let's see what we've got. First thing we dug up, or kind of, it was sitting over there. First thing we grabbed to look at is an old projector. And if you've watched old videos, you should know that we already have a stack of these. And this one is here for the most part. Some assembly required, but reflex. But it's neat. It needs put back together, but it's cool enough to do something with.
Here's another room, guys. It's got...
This is the old nursery and pasture study. And what we have are boxes of old paperwork. From Sunday school to
treasury.
Records, rosters, things that are neat. But the sad thing is, I mean, things like this, it's more personal to the church. That doesn't really hold much any value other than the fact that it's just kind of neat. But when you have that much bulk, there's, you know, it mainly just piles up and you don't do much with it. There's no actual collector market for them. So if you preserve them, you're just preserving the fact of history, not wanting to let them go. Yeah.
Bible stories. What? Well, that's cool.
Yep. So we got old blueprints from the building. Various types. So that's neat.
Do not enter.
What we have in here is cool.
What is it?
Nope,
Light doesn't work.
There's no light in here. What we have, I thought we had a light.
Ooh, an old wheelchair?
We have an old wheelchair. So these chairs themselves aren't really anything special, but they would be cool project chairs to do something with. There's a bunch of them. But what I like is this wheelchair. Granted, you have to
move everything to get
everything out to get to it. Here, pass me this.
Here you go, guys. You're off to him now. Sorry.
Check that out. Kind of fuzzy. There we go. So that's cool. So we're gonna hit them up on that. We got some of those already. The old wooden folding chairs, but they are neat. They don't take up a lot of space. And these that may have some life that are worth pulling out and putting back together. There we go. Back to raw. Plenty of pews. The trouble with church pews, because I had some, but mine were newer, so they were like pressed wood, they were covered. They're not really what people are looking for, and they really didn't last really well. These, however, are nice because they're old, they're solid wood. There's no fabric or anything on them. The thing with pews are the fact that they're big, they're awkward, and if you're gonna leave them intact, you have to have some space to put them. There are a couple smaller ones here which are nice, but even the medium-sized ones, once you get them in the house, are still pretty big. But we may see what we can do on some of these. And if whoever's watching is interested in some, just get with me, I'll get with him, and we'll get you with each other. And maybe you can work something out as long as they're still here. We are going to do a walk upstairs now. I'm going to not show as much because this is his place and they are turning this into a home. So we may do more on this later if they don't have any issues with it. But we'll show you a little quick walkthrough on our way out because we have to turn all the lights out and all that. So we do have piano and some organs. It's a Kimball. I've been around old pianos, but I am not well schooled on them, so I don't know that Kimball is one you want to go after or not. But it is neat. It is old. Again, kind of like the pews, the problem with pianos, they're big, they're heavy. Most of the time people give them away just to get rid of them. So they're cool, but there's not that much market. Yep, yeah, as Rod just said, they have been in temperature. It's probably been pretty hot and pretty cold in here. It's pretty cold in here now. And they're all wood. So trying to tune them after they've been in temperature often doesn't work. So they become more of a display piece because they're not tunable anymore. Okay, a couple of those. Neat windows. He is going to be replacing windows with something a little newer, a little more efficient, because these are letting a lot of cold air in. There's a lot of building here that you don't want cold air in. So it's a work in progress, but he's doing a really good job with it. But as of right now, we are just shutting lights out and heading out. It was a quick walkthrough with you all. We did a little extra digging around ourselves, but we're going to hit the road. And yep, we're going to the Walnut Bar, restaurant, meeting hole, watering hole, his and hers bar and grill, burger joint, whatever you want to call it. That's where we're going because they have good food and that's what we want right now. So thank you for joining us on this little walkthrough. I am going to end the video right here, and when we come back to get whatever it is that we get, we'll do that on a separate video. So you all have a wonderful evening. Go get your big bacon cheeseburger. We'll catch you next time.